I was just laying on the couch watching a vegetable police video, and I'm like, oh my gosh, my kid actually fell asleep for her nap. I'm not babysitting today because everyone's sick. What am I doing? I need to record a video. So I was watching this vegetable police video, and he's talking about like the different ways that online like diet gurus BS you and red flags that he looks for and things like this. Sorry, I sound kind of weird. I've been coughing nonstop for like 2 weeks straight. So anyway, spot on video, a lot of it. Not all of it, but anyway. Yeah, really good video. I'll link it below. Did I say that? I don't know. But he mentioned the so-called carnivore calm, where I guess, I think maybe this goes along with like the mental clarity, but it's also just kind of like calmness, less emotional, like I don't know, whatever, on carnivore. And he said the carnivore calm, he realized that's actually just being dead inside. And I am about to try carnivore for the first time. I think I mentioned this in my last video. I really don't want to, but I'm going to. And it's because my cognition has just been really poor. Like recently, it's been very poor. And I don't know what else to do. I'm struggling with, like, I've been eating quite a lot of greens, which I do enjoy. Like, sometimes I really enjoy it. Sometimes I just feel like compelled to. I love green juice, but like my juicer's BS and it's annoying to use. So I don't do it as much as I would if I had like a fancy juicer. Someone buy me a Nama. But yeah, what was I saying? Greens. I've been eating a lot of greens, and something I've noticed that's been a positive is my digestion has been quite good, and I'm wondering if I haven't just been eating a lot of greens. It's like quite a bit of raw food. I've been eating a raw cereal pretty frequently in the morning, where it's sprouted buckwheat groats and chopped apples and raisins and cinnamon, and then like chia pudding mixed with it a bit. Yeah, it's really good. It's very good. I enjoy that, and I enjoy green juice, and sometimes I really get like a strong craving for like a salty sort of salad, like kale salad kind of thing. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of greens and a lot of raw. And my digestion has been really good, and so I'm wondering if maybe it's like the increased fiber. That's probably not what it is, but maybe it's like the enzymes from all the raw food is helping with my digestion. But my cognition has not been good, and it really started being not good when my husband was working on these crazy overnight shifts, because they had this crap going on at work, some big project or something. I don't freaking, but he's working on these overnight shifts, and life was just like stressful, and my cognition was really suffering. And I was like, well, it should get better once he stops doing that. But he's been stopped doing that for like a month now, and my cognition has not gotten better, and I just don't really know what to do at this point. So we, meaning my husband and I, are going to do carnivore. Apparently the month of January is like World Carnivore Month or whatever. It's so lame, but so we're gonna do it, and I don't want to. It's like the opposite really of what I want to be eating. But supposedly mental clarity is a common effect that people have from eating the carnivore diet. And so maybe I'll be able to get on it, and if it actually does help my cognition, then I can like plan my escape, you know, from carnivore. Because I don't want to be eating it long term. Like, ew. I want to be the opposite of that long term, if possible. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep that in mind and try and observe my emotional state and my cognition while I'm carnivore, and see how it feels as far as like, you know, the mental clarity, but then like the emotional aspect of it. It's like, oh, I'm weathering all these emotional storms because, I mean, I've constantly got stuff going on, it seems, just like difficult things and whatever, stressful things. It's like, oh, can I weather it better? It's like, well, is it that I'm weathering it better, or is it that I'm just like completely deadened my emotions and I just don't care anymore, right? Like, what is it? But we'll see if that any of that even happens, because freaking like trying a bunch of different diets, you know, it's like, how do I feel basically exactly the same doing a keto diet where I'm in ketosis and like a high raw, high carb diet? Like, I feel basically exactly the same on both of those diets. How's it even possible? Like, I'm not, you know, confident that carnivore is going to have a great effect on me, just because most of the diet stuff I've tried, like, it hasn't had a major effect, like little things here and there, but not like something major. So something that I really struggle with, that I'm interested to see what happens with carnivore, is constantly numbing myself with like little treats, like, you know, a little bit of sugar, a little coffee, or a warm beverage. Like, I have a really hard time not just indulging in those things. And like, obviously I've gone long periods of time without indulging in that kind of stuff, because like I've eaten like a completely clean diet for months on end. I've given up coffee. You know, I gave up coffee and all caffeine for months and months. So like, I can do it. It's just really hard, and I have this like constant urge to like numb myself with treats. You know, snail's orders, right? And high carb kind of seems to exacerbate that, because it's like, I get like the sweetness from natural things, and then I just want more. And I want to not stop with the sweetness. And obviously I won't be having anything sweet on carnivore, so hopefully I'll be able to make that adjustment and not lose my mind. We'll see. But yeah, that's a complication with like eating fruit and such things for me, is I get that taste of sweetness and I'm like, oh crap, like, I need more of that. And then I'm like, okay, candy, right? Y'all, it's so wild. Like, getting older, I think I told you I turned 40, but it's like, I've got gray hairs that go all the way down the length of my hair. That's so crazy. Anyway, so I'll keep you updated on my carnivore excursion. I feel sad and ashamed that I'm going this route, but my husband thinks I should. And so, I mean, I can't, like, I'm not gonna be like, F you, right? He thinks I should, just to try it out, see if it helped my cognition, which is what I need. Like, I'm freaking swimming in an ocean of goop up here. Like, I don't know what to do. It's like, the worse it gets, the less I know what to do. And my doctor is absolutely no help. Like, obviously, zero help. I asked you know, I talked to her about it when I had my annual exam recently, and she just kind of like blowing it off, like trying to dismiss it. I'm like, you know, it's really bad, like, actually. Like, my memory is basically non-existent, and my cognition is terrible, and I'm like saying all this stuff. She's like, oh, you take a B12 supplement, maybe you should try just taking a B complex instead. I'm like, well, I'm like, well, is there more blood work we could do, like more comprehensive blood work? Because we just did like a basic thing. And I'm like, is there anything else we could look for in blood work? Like do something more comprehensive to see if maybe I have any deficiencies or anything else that could be potentially causing this? She said, no. No, there's nothing really on blood work to look for when it comes to cognitive issues. I'm like, well, but you just said that certain B vitamins are like important for cognitive health. And it's like, well, can I check the status of my B vitamins? Like, can I do that? Supposedly you can. But anyway, so yeah, she's no help. Surprise. And this is just what we're doing. So yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. I hate my life. Bye.